So we all know how important it is to start making the most of the smallest moments in each of our days. We have been told time and time again now just how critical it is for us to start lowering the bar for what it is that actually makes us happy, and to start paying more attention to the small moments of joy that are littered throughout our day so reliably. We're told that, and we know we should do it, but we're so reliably not actually told how to do it. And because of that, rather than getting closer to this elusive goal of living in the now and enjoying the little things that accumulate to make a greater life, we just get more irritated with the fact we can't do it because we don't know how to do it. In today's video, what I would like to do is alleviate some of that annoyance and in turn bring anyone watching this closer to being able to just enjoy the smaller moments more. We need to be more analytical of these smaller moments themselves, because the problem that reliably comes up is that we don't actually realise just how fortunate we are in the moments themselves. I noticed that one of the most enjoyable points of the last few months for me was the simple act of sitting in a coffee shop and eating a pistachio croissant. Now, on the surface, that sounds relatively irrelevant, but because of just how fucking incredible this croissant was, I was thrust into a position of analysis that meant I had to look at, why am I actually enjoying this as much as I am? It wasn't just the croissant itself that was the point of enjoyment, but it was all of the things that surrounded that made it such a pleasant moment. It was the fact that I had the finance itself to buy the croissant, I had the warmth and the comfort of the venue itself, I had the know-how of the fact I didn't have to go to work that day, and I knew that I was coming off a pleasant weekend with people that I loved. As a result of looking at that and peeling some layers back, I was more aware of the fact that it's not just the item itself or the small moment itself, but what it actually stands for in the bigger picture. When you're just sitting and having a conversation with someone, it's not just the enjoyment of the conversation, it's the comprehension, either consciously or subconsciously, that you have the connection with someone else to be able to have that space and to enjoy that time. It's the understanding of the fact that you've got the freedom to hold the space and that you don't have to do something else right now. These sort of things are what actually make the smaller moments as poignant as they are. And what we can often get mixed up is that we think it's just about enjoying the thing itself. And because of that, it's harder to enjoy it, because you're only focusing on just the flavour or the moment itself in whatever capacity it is. Whereas if you are to change what it is that you're actually looking at here and you observe it from, it's not just the taste, or it's not just the person, or it's not just whatever it is. It's not just that. It's everything around me right now that means I can enjoy this as much as I can. When you become more analytical of each moment, you provide yourself with more and more pieces of evidence for the reason why you should start enjoying this. This frame can turn even the most mundane of things into those smaller moments for us to enjoy. I live very close to a location called Maidstone. It is a fucking shithole. It is the land and the sea filled with Greggs, Turkish barbers and nail bars as far as the eye can see, and it's not a particularly nice place. When I last went there, I was finding myself in that train of thought thinking, for fuck's sake, this place is fucking stupid. Until I realised that the place I was standing was once a battleground. There had been people who had risked their lives and had paid the ultimate price for me to be able to be as critical as I am of the place that I stand. And in that moment, I couldn't help but feel anything but a sense of thankfulness for the fact that I could take each step that I was taking and it feel as freeing as it did. I wasn't restrained in any respect. I could do exactly as I pleased in that moment, and I chose to criticise. And when I realised that, I could no longer criticise because I knew just how poignant the moment itself was. Curiosity in itself is very much the neighbour of happiness, because when you are inquisitive enough to ask questions about what is it that's actually making me enjoy this so much, or who was it that fought for this land, or whatever version of that you can think of for each moment, when you do that, you can't help but find yourself touching the shores of happiness, and at that point all you've got to do is just carry on walking in that direction and you're at the mainland. I think when you ask questions about those simple pleasures, you become far more capable of realising just how fortunate you are. Context makes joy sharper. You're more capable of being able to enjoy things when you have information around them to understand what's gone into that, what's happened outside of that to make you able to enjoy this. When you have that context, you have so many reasons to enjoy things. Context is absolute king for this. This will take some time for you to do, but so long as you just continue looking for the positives in things, and then when you find them, asking questions about that. What is it that makes this so enjoyable for me? What has happened to make this what it is? And just continue doing that. And this has been, in every sense, the panacea for me for just getting out of this inability to actually be a part of the smaller moments and to really enjoy them. It's been absolutely revolutionary for me, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because if it's something that has helped me, then I hope that it's something that's helped you. When you do this, you become more aware of just how capable you are of giving that to someone else. And help and giving and that form of kindness is something that is so closely aligned to happiness that is unbelievable. But that in itself is going to have to be its own video, because it'll be longer than this one. And I don't want to keep you here forever, because I want you to go and enjoy your life. So, with that being said, if this has made sense, please let me know. If there are any points that haven't quite flown off the way I'd like them to, then put that in the comments and I'll explain, or I'll make another video, whatever. Just do that, please. More importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day, that this has helped, and that you start enjoying the smaller moments more, because that's what we're here for. See you in a bit.